I am the designer of Apistocracy. My name is Heather Dixon, and in Apistocracy, it's a joyful game that is combining both worker placement and trick-taking, so that's kind of unusual, and it is set in the Victorian vibrant season, social season. So you're new to town at the behest of your titled host. They're going to use their influence to launch you into the events of the season, and you're going to go to all the parties and try to become the season's favorite. So it is 4 weeks of gameplay, and followed by a game of whist in the parlor. And so you are going to start with a starting deck of cards that you're using for influence in game, but you can also curate or build off that hand for that final whist game and also better influence during the course of the 4 weeks. So during the 4 weeks, each week you have 4 actions, and you have your calling cards, which are our meeples, and you can essentially do 5 different things with those actions. So you can go up the beehive, where you're going to go to more exclusive events the higher you get, and you're going to get Victoria points for doing so. Or you can go to the parlor, as I mentioned, and you're going to build out that hand for your whist and also for influence. Or you're going to go to the ballroom, where you're going to gain contacts and gain immediate influence in either with yellow cards, some extra action, green cards, and gain Victoria points. We go to the gallery to collect sets of art, so silhouette miniature portrait for Victoria points. But my favorite is the tea room, because in the tea room you're going to get secrets about all those folks you met in the ballroom that you either can use for Victoria points in game, or you can trade in for a special boon at the during the course of the 4 weeks. And at the end, after our whist game, we determine who has the most Victoria points, name them the season favorite, and they win the game of Apistocracy.
Very nice. When is the game coming out?
So we are planning to launch on Kickstarter in the spring. And right now we are having a contest. So if you sign up with your email to follow us on our website, apistocracygame.com, then you are going to be entered into that drawing, and we're going to draw a winner on January 1st and give away a hamper or a basket full of tea and tea-themed goodies and a signed prototype of the game.
Was there some sort of impetus for you to design this?
Yes. So I'm an artist, an art director by trade, and I am a game designer by hobby, but now by trade as well. And I love the theme of the Victorian period, and I love all of historical fiction, and I nerd out about it. And I did not see a lot of games in that theme with that aesthetic visually also, as well as thematically. So that was kind of my starting point. In the mid-1800s, there were lots of illustrations done in the various newspapers and so forth about a beehive with Queen Victoria at the top in the various tiers of the social stratosphere season, so to speak. And so it began theirs began with the chimney sweeps and went up to the Queen or the royals. But I was like, let's just do the part where you start with the titled folks in the season, and you're kind of working your way up and attending all the events and having a fun time doing it. So that was where I started with the design.
Who would enjoy this game? Fans of what kind of games would enjoy this game?
Well, okay, I do have I have a lot of people that play games that thematically feel similar. It's a different game, but fans of Obsession and those sorts of games. But, if you like worker placement games, if you like games that do something a little different, because adding the trick-taking element is pretty unique. If you like deck builders, I have a lot of people that really love deck builders, and they're like, ooh, interesting, because you are building your hand, so to speak, for that final whist game. So that has been interesting for them too. But I play all sorts of games. So I would say there's not a lot of take that in this game. So it's a friendlier game.
Yeah.
I really hope that you guys get your launch on the social season. I love to play with people. If you're at a convention, I go to a lot of them, and I'm probably there playing. And you can follow me on Instagram it's just at Apistocracy. That's aristocracy with a P instead of an R, so it's easy to remember. But if you follow me there, and maybe we'll get a chance to play together sometime. So.
Awesome. Thank you, Heather, so much for letting us talk to you about your game and showing us your game.
Thank you.